Hi students, I am Shaileyee welcoming you to the Medical and Pharmacy Crash Course division in the Knowledge Club online. Students, I promised in previous lecture to give made easy tips or tricks for memorize taxonomy category and mnemonics for taxonomy hierarchy. So today I came with these tricks. This trick today I will give you. After getting this, you require only 4 to 5 minutes or less than that, remembering the total taxonomy hierarchy. Are you crazy? Right? Do you want to know the trick right now? So, not wasting the time with irrelevant talk. Don't skip the lecture. If you skip, you can miss a valuable points in between lecture for your exam. So stay tuned up to end. I am going to start today's episode. Let's start. So first of all, the taxonomy categories. The primary objective of taxonomic study, it is to assign organism an appropriate place in a systematic framework. The taxonomic hierarchy. The category higher to lower. The classification is not a single step process. In it, hierarchy of many steps are involved. Each step represents a rank, usually called an action or category, the taxonomic category. All categories together form taxonomic category. Do you understand? The classification is not a single step process. In it, hierarchy of many steps are involved. Each step represents a rank and a category. Rank means usually called an taxon and category means the taxonomic category. All categories together form the taxonomic category. The rank plus category, the taxonomic category. The categories or rank along with their endings provided by ICBN, the International Code of Botanical Nomenclature, 1983. Third point, the taxonomic categories are of two types. The obligate categories are always used in a hierarchical classification. There are 7 in number and arranged in descending sequence. The obligate categories are the kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. Intermediate category. What is intermediate category? In addition to above 7 obligate categories which are used to accommodate characteristics of certain groups with more precision, existing categories have been split. These are added with the sub or below or super or above prefix. I made the mnemonic on taxonomic hierarchy for easy to memorize. A sentence you have to memorize. What's the sentence? King Pharaoh crown observed with full gold standard. It's very easy. The King Pharaoh crown observed with full gold standard. This is King Pharaoh and it is crown. It's made of gold. Then King Pharaoh crown observed with full gold standard. First alphabet at every word in this sentence are denoted the taxonomy categories except with. King means kingdom, Pharaoh, the phylum, crown, class, observed, order, full, family, gold, genus, standard, species. The King Pharaoh crown observed with full gold standard. The kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Except this, many mnemonic devices can be used to remember the order of the taxonomic hierarchy, such as The dear King Philip came over for good spaghetti. Do keep ponds clean or frog get sick? Do kids prefer candy over fresh green salad? Then what are those categories terms? The kingdom. What is the meaning of kingdom? Before domains are introduced, the kingdom was the highest taxonomic rank. In the past, the defined kingdoms were the Animalia, Plantae, Fungi, Protista, Archaea and Bacteria. Archaea and Bacteria were sometimes grouped into one kingdom that is called the Monera. However, some of these groupings such as Protista are not very accurate. Protista includes all eukaryotic organisms that are not animals, plants or fungi, but some of these organisms are not very closely related to one another. There is no set agreement on the kingdom classification, and some researchers have abandoned it altogether. Currently, it continues to be revised. In 2015, researchers suggested splitting Protista into two new kingdoms, that are the Protozoa and Chromista. Next one, the phylum. Phylum. The plural form is phyla. It is the next rank after kingdom. It is more specific than kingdom, but less specific than class. There are 35 phyla in the kingdom Animalia, including Chordata, all organisms with a dorsal nerve cord. Then Porifera, the sponges, and Anthropoda, the arthropods. Next one is the class. Class was the most general rank proposed by Linnaeus. Phyla were not introduced until the 19th century. There are 108 different classes in the kingdom Animalia, including Mammalia, the mammals, Aves, the birds, and Reptilia, the reptiles, among many others. The classes of Animalia that Linnaeus proposed are similar to the ones used today. But Linnaeus' classes of plants were based on attributes like the arrangement of flowers rather than relatedness. Today's classes of plants are different than the ones Linnaeus used, and classes are not frequently used in botany. Fourth one is the order. Order is more specific than class. Some of Linnaeus' orders are still used today, such as Lepidoptera, the order of butterflies and moths. There are between 19 to 26 orders of Mammalia, depending on how organisms are classified. Sources differ. Some orders of Mammalia are primates, cetaceans, the whales, dolphins and porpoise, carnivora, the large carnivorous or omnivorous, and Chiroptera, the bats. Next one, the family. Family is in turn more specific. Some families in the order Carnivora, for example, the Canidae, the dogs, wolves, foxes, Felidae, the cats, Mephistidae, the skunks, and Ursidae, the bears. There are 12 total families in the order Carnivora. Sixth one, the genus. Genus, the plural form genera, is even more specific than family. It is the first part of an organism's scientific name using binomial nomenclature. The second part is the species name. An organism's scientific name is always italicized and the genus name is capitalized while the species name is not. Genus and species are the only taxonomic ranks that are italicized. The scientific name for humans is Homo sapiens. Homo is the genus name, while sapiens is the species name. All other species in the genus Homo are extinct. Some were ancestral to humans, such as Homo erectus. Others lived at the same time, were closely related and interbred with Homo sapiens, such as Homo neanderthalensis and Neanderthals. Last one, the species. Species is the most specific major taxonomic rank. Species are sometimes divided into subspecies, but not all species have multiple forms that are defined enough to be called subspecies. There are an estimated 8.7 million different species of organisms on Earth, but the vast majority have yet to be discovered and categorized. While each genus name is unique, the same species names can be used for defined organisms. For example, Ursus americanus is the American black bear, while Bufo americanus is the American toad. The species name is always italicized but never capitalized. It is the only taxonomic rank that is not capitalized. In scientific articles where the species name is used, many times it is abbreviated after the first full use by using just the first letter of the genus name along with the full species name. The Homo sapiens is abbreviated to H. sapiens. Let's observe some examples of taxonomy. The scientific classification of humans. Starting with the humans is the domain, the eukaryota, the kingdom, Animalia, the humans, the Homo sapiens. The domain is eukaryota, kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, class Mammalia, order primates, family Hominidae, the genus Homo, and species Sapiens. Another example, the classification of the red fox, Vulpes vulpes. Sometimes the genus and species names are the same, even though these are two different ranks. The domain of red fox, that is the eukarya, kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, class Mammalia, order Carnivora, family Carnidae, genus Vulpes, and species Vulpes vulpes. Next, observe one plant, the carnivorous plant. The domain Eukarya, kingdom Plantae, phylum Anthrophyta, class Magnoliopsida, order Caryophyllaceae, family Droseraceae, genus Dionaea, species Massipula. Last, we observe one bird, the ostrich. Domain Eukarya, kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, class Aves, order Strathyoniformes, family Strathonidae, genus Strathio, species Camelus. So students, hope you enjoyed today's trick session. How much you enjoyed, write me in the comment box, and if you want more tricks like this, please inform me also in the comment box. I will come with another new topic in next episode that also will be help you to flourish your knowledge more. If you like this video, please like, share and comments freely. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. If you already subscribed, then thanks a lot. After subscribing our channel, please click on the bell button for getting the regular updates. I am coming with another episode very shortly. Till then, goodbye.